So I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I feel like it's just one of those things where I have to follow my heart. And I know that people, there's a lot of people of all different backgrounds who have a lot of feelings about that statement. But I had the conviction that I need to shift this channel. And not only do I need to shift it, but I want to shift it to something that I feel like would really just reignite my love for creating content and reignite my love for education. And that is that I want to shift my channel from, parenting and all of that to chiropractic and wellness. And I will be changing the channel name actually because I didn't really want my name attached to this because of a lot of reasons I won't get into. But I just wanted to kind of be low key about like my identity and not like out of like a secretive kind of way, but more so out of a way of like there's just very scary things that people on the internet can find out about you. And I wanted to make sure that I was protecting myself properly. And I still want to do that. But I found a new name for this channel that I really like, and you'll see it, in real time when it changes. And I'll be changing that actually. It's like 9 o'clock right now, hence why I'm in this room and it's dark outside. I'll be changing that at work tonight actually while I'm there. And so you guys will get to see that. And I'm really, really excited for that because of education. I love the field of wellness. And as I learn more and more and more about chiropractic, it just astonishes me what chiropractic has done for people and what it can do for people if they're willing to believe, like I think in our life we have two choices. We can either believe or disbelieve. And I have found amazing results when I choose to believe. And so I want that for everybody else. Another reason I'm changing the channel, besides the fact that this is just what I love and what I want to educate about and what I want to talk about, is that my channel previously was a little bit more of a heavier topic kind of channel. And there's nothing wrong with that inherently. I always tried to do it in a very classy and hopeful and respectful way. Maybe I wasn't always perfect at it, but, I really did try my best to do it in a way that was classy. And while there's nothing wrong with that, of course, there is this element to where I feel like there's heavy news on the internet everywhere. If you want heaviness and you want stress and all of that, there's plenty of those things out there. I don't need to be adding on to that. And so that was another reason. There are other reasons too that I want to shift, but I won't be getting into those other than just to say that it feels more in alignment. And when you think about what chiropractic actually is, it is literally alignment of the brain and the body, of the mind and the body, of the head and the body, of the spine and the neck, and of the spine and everything. Okay, alignment of every in every way, shape, and form. And I feel like if I were to say, like, on here that chiropractic is alignment, and then I'm doing something that's out of alignment with me, or that no longer is, maybe it was at one point, but it no longer is, then that, calls into question, like, I mean, who am I to talk about chiropractic and alignment? And I also find that the videos that I talk about nutrition and I talk about health and I talk about wellness get a lot more views than the videos where I'm just like talking about parenting or something. And again, like, it's not that I don't believe and I don't stand by all the things that I've created. I still am against authoritarian parenting. I was still very hurt by it. But I also realized that maybe I had a little bit too much of a savior complex in me. It's not my job to save the world and to, save everybody from all their problems. And I think that was a program that I had within me growing up. And I had to let that go because, yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't save everybody from their problems. And so you have to want to save yourself. Yeah, my channel will be changing and I'll be making wellness content just to move into something less heavy and more something that will just like ignite a spark in me, Like I love researching things and getting the information about chiropractic so that I can share it all with you. So that maybe you can learn something that you didn't know about chiropractic. And I'm so excited for my future career. And, school is not easy. It's not easy to make time to study and all of that. And I think that what really excites me, though, is that this isn't all for nothing, right? As school never is all for nothing, but every single course I take and every single thing that I learn is moving me closer and moving the needle closer to chiropractic school. And I am just, I'm over the moon for chiropractic school. I'm just over the moon to be in chiropractic school and learn how to adjust people and learn how to align people, quite frankly. And I truly do believe that, and this is something they teach in chiropractic, maybe more so. I guess I'm not in chiropractic school, so I can't speak to if they teach it explicitly, but if they don't teach it explicitly, they definitely teach it implicitly, to where, we are all energy. All of the people that you meet in your life are energy. And even so, a chiropractor that I just shadowed, who's definitely more of a medical minded doctor than I am, but she's super cool. So, not saying anything bad about her, but yeah, she practices chiropractic a little differently than what I would. But I still have so much to learn from her. But she was adjusting horses, and I got to shadow her doing that, which was awesome. Being able to hug horses is just the best. Anyway, uh, she said to me, like she was adjusting this new horse, and she said to me, like, it sounds woo woo, it sounds really crazy, but we are energy and we have energy that we give off. So letting a horse greet you, letting a horse sniff you, she even has her little bail, and she would like let the horses sniff it, just to so that they could become familiar with her, because horses have this. And also this particular doctor right now is pregnant, and the horse was like sniffing her belly and like wanting to like put his head on. It was so cute. Oh my gosh. But she was said to me, like animals are the first and foremost to tell that you're pregnant. Because again, you give off energy that like sometimes you can't necessarily explain it, but it is there. And so she told me that, yeah, like the energy that you give off either be like a positive one or a negative one. I just want to be a less heavy figure on the internet. And I also thought about, though, like I love having those deep conversations around parenting, around all of the things, and I do like having the more controversial conversations sometimes. So what I found to be a good solution to all of that would be to save those more like controversial videos for my Patreon. So only paid members would be able to see that. So if you like those more heavy conversations, and you like the more, I guess, deep conversations where I open up a lot, I would say join me over on Patreon, because I will be able to go much more in depth over there than I was ever able to go on here. And that's just because, again, I can control who's clicking on that. I can control who has access to that a lot better than what I can, here. So if you like that, definitely make sure you're signed up for my Patreon. $5 a month. So you can also purchase any videos that seem interesting to you for $15 as a one time purchase. But I am so excited for that platform too to take off, because again, if you like me and you want to support the channel, that's a great way to do it over there, because it really does help to support me making these videos and continuing to put myself out there. So if you can, please by all means go over there and support me. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I have done that enough in this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for being here.